Shalom to everyone from Yerushalayim, Ir HaKodesh. We bring you greetings in the midst of a very, very difficult war, but a war which, with God's help, we will ultimately prevail. The Jewish people have been through all kinds of difficulties and even Holocausts in the past, and we will go through this one triumphantly with the help of the Ribono Shel Olam. I want to point out just two interesting events that happened in the recent history of the Jewish people, one of which you were all familiar with, the October 7th attack, as we all know, took place in Israel, which in Israel was on Simchas Torah. Prior to that, a number of years earlier, Israel suffered an attack on Yom Kippur. So we had two attacks on our ultimate being, on ourselves as Jews, as members of Am Yisrael. The attack on Yom Kippur represents the attack on prayer, because Yom Kippur represents prayer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and connectivity, closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to the Holy One, blessed be He. There's no other day quite like Yom Kippur for closeness and connecting to God. The other attack took place on Simchas Torah, which represented the joy of the Jewish people rejoicing and dancing because they were students of the Torah and had completed the Torah cycle that day and that week, that year. So the point I want to make is that the enemies of the Jewish people, probably not consciously, but in some way, attacked two of the great pillars of Jewish life. They attacked prayer and they attacked study of Torah and the essence of Torah. Therefore, as a response to that, I would suggest, as have many Gedolim and leaders of Am Yisrael, that our response must be, besides, of course, the material help and the physical defense that we must give to our people, I would suggest that spiritually our response is an intensification of our prayer, a deeper concentration on the words we say, a new attention to the words like Baruch Atah, prayer. And secondly, a newer intensity on study of Torah. Torah is what keeps us as a people, and by the study of Torah, we elevate ourselves, we elevate our souls, and paradoxically, we also make it possible to have a physical victory on earth itself. The sages tell us in Pirkei Avos that the Torah stands on three pillars, that the world stands on three pillars: Torah, Avodah, and Gemilas Chasodim. Torah, Avodah, is self-explanatory. Avodah refers to prayer, and Gemilas Chasodim refers to deeds of loving kindness. We are saturated here in Israel, as is true of the Jews around the world, with deeds of loving kindness. People are pouring out from all corners, from all sides, in order to help the war effort, in order to help the refugees who have been driven from their homes from the north and from the south of Israel. Deeds of loving kindness, Gemilas Chasodim, is rampant, if I can use that word. What we need also to do is to make good tefillah just as rampant, and good Torah study just as rampant, because those are the three pillars, Torah, Avoda, and Gemilas Chasodim, on which the world stands. May all of us hear Besuros Tovos, good tidings. May our prayers to HaKadosh Baruch Hu be answered, and let us remember that, as we say every morning in Mizmor Shir Chanukah Sabayis to David and Shacharis, Bo'erev Yolin Bechi V'laboker Rino, even though there is weeping and mourning and sadness at the casualties that come in every day, even though there is Bechi V'laboker Rino, in the morning there will be song, there will be happiness, there will be joy, because as Psalm 123 says, Shomer Yisrael Lo Yishon, Lo Yonum V'lo Yishon, Shomer Yisrael. The watcher of Israel does not sleep. He is watching over us, and with God's help, we will be triumphant both spiritually and physically. May God bless each one of you with peace, with nachas ruach, and with continued growth as Jews and as human beings. Amen, and thank you.